Hi everyone, my name is Miss Hannah and I work at the Forks YMCA and I teach in pre-K counts 4A, and I wanted to share some of my teaching hacks with you. I like to have a bag. This is my bag and it's my go-to bag for crafts and whatnot when my young nephew comes to town to visit. So I figured I would share with you some of the things that I like to keep in there. That way you're prepared for any of the activities that teachers are posting online, art, science, so you have some of the things readily available and you don't have to dig through your recycling bin to try to find them. First and foremost, easiest thing, empty cereal box. Don't judge. This was my binge eat last week because of stress. So save a couple of boxes, shoe boxes, different size boxes. Can be cereal boxes. It can be something as simple as a cracker box. Just toss them in the bag. Sorry. Next thing, large soda bottles, water bottles, gallon jugs. I would show you a gallon jug, but my family doesn't drink milk really, so the only jug I have is a half-gallon jug, and it still has milk in my fridge. So I have to wait till my son gets back from his dad's to finish drinking it. Otherwise, I would share with you a half-gallon jug of milk. Aluminum cans, tin can, I think this one had beans in it, or maybe tomatoes, but just rinse a couple out, toss them in your bag. That way you have them. Clear plastic containers with lids. Next week, I know, is the week of the young child. Be prepared. Each week is something different. Each day is something different next week. I think it's Music Monday, so there'll be a lot of musical instruments being made of all different types. Great to have containers like this available. Again, just toss them in your bag. Paper towel tubes. These are a teacher's best friend. There's so many things you can do with a paper towel tube. Save them. Save all of them. You will always find something to use them for. If you have some paper plates, these are great for different activities. Just toss a couple of them into your bag. That way you have them. If your kids eat the squeezable pouches from, I think they're yogurts and from applesauces, things like that, save the lids. Just rinse them out, toss them in a bag. They can be used for math manipulatives, for identifying colors, identifying textures, for building. There's so many different uses for these. Save them. Don't get rid of them. And again, toss them in your bag. If you have around your house some buttons, I always keep a bin of spare buttons as I lose a button from a shirt, or I get a sweater or a jacket that has spare buttons. I just put them in a container. That way I have them, and then, because you know, buttons become eyes, buttons become noses. They can be all kinds of things. You can work with counting with them as a math manipulative. So many things you can do with them. Just toss them in your bag. Something that's really great and important to have, rubber bands. If you get rubber bands on your vegetables, save them. Those are great. So many things that you can do with rubber bands. Just put them in a Ziploc bag. I put mine in a container, toss them in the bag. If you have balloons left over from a birthday party, take those, toss those in there too. Ribbon. Ribbon left over from birthday presents, Christmas presents, bows, anything like that, save it. Put it in a Ziploc bag, toss it in your go-to craft bag. egg cartons. Cardboard egg cartons or styrofoam egg cartons, save them. They're always very useful. I know Easter is this weekend, I think. So, I know a lot of people are doing Easter egg dyeing. Save your plastic eggs because they're a fabulous resource for music. But these, don't put your used eggshells back in them. Toss those in compost or toss them in your garbage. Keep these nice and clean. These are great for other projects. Just take them and put them aside. Put them in your bag. Another thing that's useful for different art projects and different science projects is if you have a medicine, I don't even know what to call this, syringe for giving medicine to babies, and you don't use it anymore, it's old, it leaks a little, take it, toss it in there. The kids can do so many different things with these, painting and science projects. They're really great. So if you have an extra one, you don't use it anymore, toss it in your go-to bag. If you have a Keurig coffee maker or one along those lines that uses these pods, save them. You can cut the tops out and empty out the coffee grinds, and then you have this. And it has the paper filter in there already. These are really great for science because you can grow things, you can start seeds in them. So there's a lot of different things that these can be used for. They don't take up much space, just take a couple of them. Same thing with leftover yogurt containers, rinse them out, wash them out, take a couple of them, toss them in your bag. Last thing, old socks. They get a hole in them, you know, the dryer monster ate one of this and one of these. Just take them, toss them in your bag. I know I'm making sock puppets later on this week, but they are great for different projects, and hopefully that helps. It gives you a little bag that you're prepared, so that way when you find a project that's posted on the YMCA's YouTube channel that you really want to try, you don't have to go searching or digging through your recycling bin to find what you need. You already have it on hand, and we hope to see you soon.